Hey, what is up, investors? Jason here, and in this video, we're going to be talking about one of my favorite Chinese electric vehicle stocks, and that is NIO. Now, keep in mind that this video is not financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only, and it's filled with my own personal opinions and news articles that I find, whatever else. But anyways, NIO is a stock that I'm very bullish on. And I've said it before, I can easily see NIO going to $100 a share within these next 12 months or less. I'm very bullish on NIO within these next 6 months. I really think that we're going to be seeing NIO go to all-time highs here by Christmas. I really think that's something that we're going to possibly be seeing. The reasons is that NIO has so much going on at this point right now to be looking forward to the future because, well, they're going to be launching a new vehicle. It's a sedan, which they currently don't have a sedan out, and they're also going to have their first fully autonomous vehicle, from what they're claiming, will be in this new sedan. So there's a lot of new features that's going to be coming out, a lot of big upgrades to this company, and not just that, they have a factory that's going to be putting out some pretty impressive numbers on vehicles every single month once that thing is complete, which I talked about in a previous NIO video. So we have a whole lot to be looking forward to with NIO. So I want to just cover some things that's going on with NIO right now. So as we get to this, if you guys don't mind, please be sure to do me a huge favor because it really does help me out a lot with the YouTube algorithm. And we're doing great with the algorithm, by the way. We're getting my videos out to even more people. I'm seeing that I'm getting a lot more subscribers here recently, so we're doing amazing here. So do me a favor, please be sure to smash, destroy, annihilate, or just gently press that like button to help me out with the YouTube algorithm, help spread this video to more people that might find it interesting, and subscribe if you have not already. And if you are interested in being a Patreon and help support this channel even more, I have one. The link is in the description, and there's a private Discord attached to that. Thank you to all the Patreons. Now let's get to this. Now, when we look at NIO from over this past year, we can see that, NIO was at much higher prices. People were willing to pay for NIO above $60 a share, where NIO's currently sitting at is close to $50 a share at this time that I'm making this video. Now, what I've been saying is we've been seeing NIO rebound, and some people have been disagreeing with me. I've seen some past comments here over these last couple months, people saying that they don't think that NIO is going to be going up much more. They don't see NIO going to prices that are $60 a share. They don't see it going anywhere near where it was back in January and February, and I've been kind of saying, hey, NIO is doing a lot better right now than it was back in January and February when the stock was much higher. People were willing to pay for NIO back then for those high prices, and I would assume that they would still be willing to pay for those, pay for the stock at those same prices right now when NIO has a lot more going on, especially with the new recent announcements of what's going to be happening with their upcoming vehicle, especially with what's going on with their NIO Park and all these other details that have come out over these last 3-4 months. In my opinion, NIO is doing absolutely amazing. I mean, the chip shortage hurt everybody. It's not just NIO. You can't just single out one company for something that's been going on for many other companies because we've looked at all EV stocks. They all dropped down during this time. Now, NIO is a stock that does some pretty aggressive moves when it does get on a rally, but its rallies are do show a bit of volatility, like any growth stock out there, and especially in the EV industry. What you're going to see is, a couple of days of the stock massively moving, and then a couple of days of the stock having some pullback, which is to be expected with any growth stock, and especially in the EV industry. And it's this kind of stock that you can expect that it can go up, 10% in one day, and then the next day the stock can drop 8% or even more, and then continue our ride the next day. And that's just something that has been very common with NIO that we've been seeing. The stock is kind of like a give and take, but the stock has been trending upwards. It's just always kind of settling down a little bit after a big rally and then continuing a rally again. And that's just been the consistent trend. And if we were even to pull back a little bit more, we can see that this has been going on for a little bit while longer. Now, we saw NIO hit its lowest point of 2021 in the middle of May. And then now we're seeing this big V-line shape that the stock has been on during this time. So a lot of good stuff going on here. And I really like it when you do see stock that was trending down pretty aggressively and then all of a sudden take a turn and then start climbing up. And I really like that about NIO, that it's been performing like that. Now, to look into why we're seeing this rally get a bit more extreme, that all has to actually do with what NIO recently just posted on its Twitter. And that is that NIO is going to start expanding into Europe finally, which is something that a lot of people have been talking about. We've been waiting for NIO to announce that they're going to start going into Europe, and they just announced, they posted this on Twitter, that NIO's success in China, it is time for an international expansion, and the NIO ES8 received a green light to be sold in Norway. To be more specific, it now has the EWVTA European Whole Vehicle Type approval. So this is a big news thing that we're going to start seeing NIO vehicles sold in Norway, which is a market where EVs are very popular there. There's a lot of EVs that are sold there. Now, of course, Norway is not a giant population, but the people that do drive in Norway are all about driving EVs. That is, for comparison to what like vehicle sales in Norway, a lot of people will prefer buying EVs in Norway. So this is really good news. Now, we'll just go ahead and look even more into this. Now, for NIO to get approval to get their ES8 sold, they had to get approval for pretty much everything that the vehicle has. I mean, they had to get their software approved, their applications approved. They had to get even down to their artificial intelligence with their little Tamagotchi type guy, their Naomi. They had to get all that approved for everything to be greenlit. And they also brought other things as well to get approval on, and that is their battery swap, to be able to swap out batteries within 3 minutes. So there's a lot that NIO is going to be able to bring to Norway, and then hopefully soon the rest of Europe as they start expanding from there. Now, NIO is going to also be bringing the ET7 when that does come out. Now, NIO will be making specific ES8s for the European market, so some changes did have to be made to be able to get it sold there. But this article here, the people that are writing it, they suggest that maybe it has something to do with the ride and handling. Now, for you Norwegian customers, the time to find out what NIO has to offer starts in September of 2021. So that's when these customers in Norway can expect that they will be seeing NIO on the road there or be able to be sold there. The Chinese automaker is yet to disclose the prices for the vehicles in Norway. Now, the following vehicle NIO plans to sell there is also the ET7, an elegant sedan that can offer a range of up to 700 kilometers, which is about 345 miles of range. Now, NIO is also saying that they're expecting that the ET7 will be able to have a battery that will go up to 150 kilowatt hours, and that will give it a range of about 620 miles of range. It's going to be a very big competitor to what Tesla is selling there in China, and NIO is expecting to give Tesla a pretty big run for the money there. And it's going to be very interesting to see that NIO goes into that Norwegian market there where Tesla has been doing pretty well there. So it's going to be interesting to see what does happen there. So to me, this is all just great news. Seeing NIO finally get the green light to be sold in Europe, even though it's just in Norway for starts, it's going to expand from there. And that's why I'm so bullish in the stock, thinking that it's going to be going to $100 a share within these next 12 months, or if possible, even in these next 6 months. And I think the big growth of this company is going to be happening a lot within these next 6 months, since they already do now have the green light to be sold in Europe. So we're going to be seeing a lot of great things from them. I'm very excited about that, since I'm somebody that's been investing in this stock since day one of it going public, talking about it here on my channel since day one of the stock going public, and talking about this stock over a ton of videos that I've made over the years. So I just can't be more excited for everything that is going on with NIO at this moment, and I really have a lot of faith that we're going to see this stock double from the price it is currently at within the next 12 months or less. And I think it's very possible in the next 6 months we're going to see some extreme growth. Now, none of this is financial advice, just my own opinion. Very bullish on NIO, been very excited about this stock, so it's going to be interesting to watch. So with that being said, I'd like to hear what you guys think about NIO. What do you think NIO is going to be doing? Do you think NIO is going to be doing what I'm saying it's going to be doing, and going to $100 share within the next 12 months? So with that being said, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. New videos coming out on my channel all the time. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you all in the next video coming very soon.